Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Man, oh man. This game 3 out of a 4-game set here in San Diego as uh, we got our 100th win yesterday. We're 109, our last 10. We are 10-0. The Rockies, man, they're playing good ball as well. 81 and 30. Diamondbacks 70 and 43. Uh, the Giants 48 and 64. Padres 52 and 59. So we're looking to win this game here today, and then look for the sweep tomorrow. As this is like the weirdest schedule ever. We get to play a Monday game tomorrow, which is so odd against the Padres. Usually Sundays are getaway days, but I guess not this week. Joe Musgrove didn't really look at his numbers, but Jay Hay will lead this ball game off in playing in left field tonight or today for the Dodgers, as Mookie Betts will get the third game of the series off, as that's right down the middle. And I need to look at my settings because the commentary's talking, I just realized. And shit. Commentary's talking, and I totally forgot to turn off my road to the show my road to the show settings, as we got everything back to normal. I was gonna say that fastball right there from Joe Musgrove was right down the middle, as that's hammered into right center for an out. One away here in the top half of the first. But I was like, man, that first pitch was right down the pipe. Glad I didn't swing, because if I would have looked at the settings and it said beginner, I would have cried, because technically I would have been kind of cheating my way into winning this one, or having a good start into it at least. A 1-out single though for James Outman. But anyway, Joe Musgrove, man, getting to see him, I think for the first time this year, possibly the second. But I'll bring up Freddie Freeman hitting 304. But anyway, today's lineup is pretty different than normal. Well, not too different, but Jay Hayes leading it off instead of David Peralta. David Peralta's in the lineup though. This Dodgers ball club, some players need some rest in Vargas, Mookie Betts, Max Muncy, as that's going to be a double play ball. Kim to Bogarts to Cronenworth for the double play. That's exactly what Joe Musgrove needed. Alright, today our starting pitcher, this is Tony Gonsolin. He's 18, well, this is his 19th start. He's 17-1. A 1.56 ERA, 133 innings this year for Tony Gonsolin, 169 strikeouts, and Stephen Kwan will be the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the first pitch. To Kwan will be popped up, and Muncy will make the play. So, excuse me, Muncy is in the lineup. Vargas isn't in the lineup. That's what I was going to go to. I totally forgot who's all in the lineup, to be honest, and what's going on. Obviously, I forgot to change some settings coming into this game as well. Like, I'm kind of in shambles at the moment. First pitch, strike one. One splitter. 0-2, good pitch right there from Gonsolin. Alright, the 0-2 fastball from Tony to Rendon will be popped in the left. Hayward on the move, and he will not get there. Almost got there, though. He's pretty close. 0-2 heater to Rendon. Fouled back. The 0-2. Slider from Gonsolin. Got him looking 2 away. Good pitch right there from Tony. First strikeout of the game. And now that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts hitting 303. First pitch heater. Strike one. So tomorrow we'll have Dustin May on the mound for the final game here in San Diego of this series, as this has popped up. And possibly this could be our last trip in San Diego. I'm not too sure. The 0-2 slider to Bogaerts will strike him out, and back-to-back punch-outs for Tony Gonsolin and the first. Him and Musgrove both face the minimum. Alright, Max Muncy will lead off the top half of the second, hitting .310. And today's game, I think Luis Capizano is out for the Padres, which is a huge sign for us. just because he's been dominating. Well, he dominated in yesterday's ball game against us, but unfortunately for the Padres, they weren't able to pick up the win. If you watched yesterday's video, they had a part 2. It felt like a long game yesterday. 1 and 2. And the 1-2 from Musgrove. 2 and 2. 2-2 to Max Muncy. The 2-2 pitch will be fouled. 2-2 from Musgrove to Muncy. Hit and Bogarts. Nice play. Throw to first will not be on time. An infield hit from Max. We'll take it, man. Just padding up the batting average. And now that'll bring up Nolan Arenado, who had yesterday off, hitting 284. First pitch inside, ball 1 to Nolan. It's been kind of quiet lately at the dish. Hit. Bogarts to Kim to Cronenworth. A high throw. That will get out of play in E4. And in Nolan's last game, by the way, he went 0 for 5, so the error there still does not count as a hit, so he's 0 for 6. And now that'll bring up Willy Adames, hitting 276. He's had a really good series here in San Diego, as yesterday he had 2 home runs in the 5th inning, which was absolutely insane for Willy Adames. He had a game to possibly remember for the rest of his career, hitting 2 home runs in the same inning. The 0-2 from Musgrove, 1 and 2, pitches outside. Man, Diamondbacks got beat up 16-2 from the Twins. Oh my goodness. The 1-2 hit into right, and now bringing a run. Willy Adames with an RBI single. The throw home might be on time, which it won't be. It's a 1-0 ball game as Willy Adames has an RBI single. Just poking it into right field, man. And Willy Adames, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again, he's been a huge pickup for this Dodgers ball club. I mean, Miguel Vargas was fun. I really liked Miguel Vargas. But at the end of the day, I wanted a batter who was going to bring me production. And at the end of the day, when I traded for Willy Adames, at first I was a little nervous. His first few ABs with us, I felt like I couldn't get him going. And then all of a sudden, he just got hot, and he's stayed hot, which is huge for this Dodgers ball club going into the postseason. I feel like, you know, with Rojas, who knows like what would have happened. That ball will get away. Musgrove center field it, throw to second, won't be on time. So a wild pitch that goes all the way back to Joe Musgrove. Runner at second, 2-1 to David Peralta. The pitch from Joe to, oh wow, okay, 3-1. I thought it was gonna be 2-2, but I guess not. The 3-1 to Peralta, swung on and missed. 3-2. The 3-2. Did he go? I don't think he did. They're gonna say he didn't. It's a walk for Peralta, and now that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, hitting 347. And DHing in today's ball game. First pitch outside, ball 1. Almost made him play left field today instead of Jason Hayward. But I decided it'd be smarter to make him DH. The 1-0. Hit into left center field. That ball will not drop. Adames will tag. The throw from the center fielder will not be on time to third. Runners at the corners with 2 away. And now that will bring up Boston Barnes, hitting 279. 7 home runs and 19 RBIs on the year. The first pitch hit down to third. That will not get through. It's an infield hit for Austin Barnes as Bogarts can't make the play. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now that'll bring up Jay Hay. Flied out to right center. His last at bat. 1 for 4 in this series. 0-1. Inside 1-1 now. The 1-1. Both runners will lead. Both runners will go and fouls it off to Hayward. We're going to try and do that again. The 1-2. Both runners will lead this time. The 1-2. The pitch from Musgrove. There they go. The pitch is low. Throw down to third. We'll be on time to end the top half of the second. Probably not the smartest move, but I thought David Peralta kind of had some wheels, but I guess not. Maybe not in that situation. Yeah, I'll bring up Cronenworth hitting 285. They're hitting fourth today for the Padres. First pitch will be a strike, 0-1. Not the prettiest of fastballs right there. Didn't really go where Barnesy wanted it, and that's fouled, 0-2. One thing I really love about the Padres, I will give them this. I love the camouflage jerseys and representing the United States in that way and supporting our military. And every Sunday game they have at home, I know they typically wear those, so really happy that they do that. Strike one to to Han-Sung Kim. The 0-1 heater, 0-2. Alright, the 0-2 splitter will be fouled. Alright, the 0-2 heater inside, fouled off. The 0-2 hit. Freeman will make the play, 2 away. Alright, 2 away. Now that'll bring up a door. 320. First pitch to the lefty, swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. 0-2, another swing and a miss. Alright, the 0-2, the 12-6 curve from Gonsolin will be popped up. Adames will make the play, and that will end the second inning. Dodgers lead 2-0 going into the top half of the third.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 23, Jason Hayward.
Alright, first pitch to Hayward will be a strike, 0-1. 0-2 quickly to Hayward. The 0-2 from Musgrove. 1-2. I feel like one thing for the Padres this year that really messed up their starting rotation, because you could look at other teams like rotations and stuff. As that's a strikeout, 1 away here in the top of the third. Michael Wacha started Friday's game, okay? It is Sunday. He is scheduled to pitch against us again tomorrow. Hopefully the game fixes that for them, because that's just gonna be plain up stupid. And I feel like trading Blake Snell is kind of biting them in the butt right now, because if Michael Wacha and these starting pitchers are pitching every third day, that's a recipe for disaster. Every 4 I can maybe see it, right? But every 3 is just crazy to me. The 1-2, 2-2. Heck, it'd be every 2. Well, alright, Saturday, today. Yeah, it'd just be a 2 days of rest for Michael Wacha's arm. I hope the game fixes that. 3-2. Because sometimes it will say that's who you're facing, and then they'll bring out another pitcher. So I'm kind of praying they do that tomorrow, because I don't want to face Michael Wacha again. It just kind of seems dumb. From the Padres and from the video game, to be honest, because obviously that's the video game's doing and the CPU's doing, not the actual Padres team. 1-1. Good speed at first. The 1-1 to Freeman hit. Double play ball. They're going to flip it to second. Throw to first to end the top half of the third. The 22nd double play Freddie Freeman has hit into this year. He's 1 for 7 in this series. He's been quiet here in San Diego. Alright, Jordan Luplow will lead off the bottom of the third, hitting 203. First pitch heater, strike 1. Maybe a 1 and another fastball. Hit and fouled. The 0-2, now the splitter. Hit and fouled again. The 0-2. Fastball, fouled back. Alright, the 0-2 slider inside from Tony Gonsolin, way inside, 1-2. 1-2. Wow, Reds barely beating the Nationals 6-8. Peterson goes 5 for 5. By the way, Jock Peterson, I just realized, has 34 home runs. He's absolutely killing it for the Reds. And he's coming quickly to that home run leaderboard. One away here in the bottom of the third as Peralta had to kind of make a range right there for that one. I'll bring up Tyler Malo, hitting 299 and catching today for the Padres. Taking a ball 1-0. Well, 1 for 4 in his last game. First game against us in this series as Luis Capizano's getting a day of rest. Is at the single. And I'll bring up the tying run. Rockies win 7-4. Yeah, that'll bring up Derek Hill, hitting 187. First pitch heater, ball 1. The 1-0. Slider, 1-1. 1-1 curve. Hit. Freeman, double play ball. Freeman to Adames, back to Freeman to end the third. That's exactly what Tony Gonsolin wanted. 136 innings on the year now for Gonsolin. Good job right there from Freddie to be able to turn 2. Alright, Max Muncy will lead off the top of the 4th. He's 1 for 1. First pitch will be a little bit outside, ball 1. 1-1. One and two. So 1-2. Hit up the middle. Bogarts can't field it cleanly, but ends up getting the out anyway. One away here in the top of the 4th, and now that'll bring up Arenado, who reached on an error. Ball 1. Nolan's been quiet, man, lately. Trying to get him back to where he was. That's a bloop into right. That will not drop. 2 away. That'll bring up Willie Adames. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Brought in a run in his last AB and taking a ball 1-0. 1-0 to Adames. Eventually, man, Adames is going to get higher up in this lineup if Nolan's struggles continue. 1-1. That's hitting to right, and that's going to drop. For a base hit, another single for Willie Adames. He's 2 for 2. Now that'll bring up David Peralta. Walked in his last AB. First pitch is going to be a bit outside. Ball 1. 14 home runs this year for the veteran. The 1-0. 2-0. The 2-0. Willie Adames will not lead. The 2-0 pitch. 2-1. Terrible pitch to swing at. Just looked kind of good coming out of the hand. 2-1. Adames will lead. He will stay 2-2. That one was checked. Alright, 2-2. Willie Adames will lead. There he goes. The pitch will be hammered into right center. I think David Peralta just hit his 15th bomb of the year, because he did, to make it a 4-0 ball game. As David Peralta, it's his 15th bomb of the year off of a hanging curveball. The hit and run executed perfectly. As David Peralta put that one in the stands, and it's 4-0 Dodgers here in the top of the 4th. That's why I feel like I give Peralta more games than Jason Hayward. It's just because I feel like David Peralta, the 15 bombs, I feel like he just, he's been producing more than Jay Hay. The thing about JD Martinez is his batting average is there, as that's going to be hit down to third. What a play from Anthony Rendon to end the top half of the fourth. But I feel like the more ABs I give to JD Martinez, the worse that average is going to get. I mean, we'll see. I like when the veterans play and get their, at bats and stuff, but it's been interesting to say the least for the vets. I feel like David Peralta, man, he was super hot for a while and then kind of went on a slump. And then he just hit a home run right there to hopefully get him going again. He went like 1 for 4 in his last game as well. Quickly 0-2 to Quan. The 0-2 splitter. Terrible. Just not the best pitch right there. Hayward will catch it one away. It's kind of left over the plate and Quan missed it. I'll bring up Anthony Rendon 0 for 1. Made a nice place Made a nice play to end the top half of the fourth. 0 for 1 in this ball game and swinging and missing there 0-2. The 0-2 slider will be hit to Adames. 2 away. Tony, man. This is his second start since receiving the L. Still not over that. Still a little hurt. But it's just crazy as the first pitch will be a strike 0-1 because that previous start before he received the L, it could have happened in New York. He pitches 8 innings in New York. Max Muncy ties the game or gives the Dodgers the lead. I can't recall against not against Elias Diaz, excuse me. Edwin Diaz. So that will end the bottom half of the fourth, and that will end the fourth. Let's go to the top half of the fifth. But, ends. Oh, Muncy hits that bomb, gives us the lead, and Evan Phillips comes out and closes the game. So 8 innings previously before that L. Next game, Tony comes out and receives his first L of the year. It's just because I feel like I pushed him a little bit too much. Who knows him? I mean, our offense in that game was not doing too hot as that's hitting the left. And that's going to go foul. But at the end of the day, it's baseball. No crying in baseball. You just move on to the next game. And at the end of the day, I haven't looked at the Cy Young voting. I haven't looked at any of that for a while. 'Cause that's hammered to right. If that stays fair, which it will, Austin Barnes will have his 8th home run of the year as that hits off the foul pole. Austin Barnes, 8th home run of the year, gets his 21st RBI of the year right there, too. AB came to play. What a swing from Austin Barnes. It's 5-0 now that I'm bringing Jared. Coengi? I don't know. I'm not gonna even try. We're just gonna call him Jared. Coengi? I want to say it's Coeng. That's hammered. Yeah, it's Coeng, I think. That's hammered into right, and Coeng, first pitch out of the bullpen, gives up a home run to Hayward, his 9th of the year. Jay Hay said, man, I cannot be tied with Austin Barnes. 4 home runs. So let me just take this young kid deep real quick. It's 6-0, and now that'll bring up Outman. Ball 1. Yeah, I think his name's Coeng. 1-0. Hit. Kim. 1 away. 1 away, and now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2. Fouls off the first one. Hit down to first, down to second, 2 away.
The batter, Max Muncy.
First pitch to Muncy. Ball one. Going. Trying to settle it in here as you got 2 outs here in the top half of the 5th. 1-1. Into left. That ball's going to drift away from Quan, but he'll get there to end the top half of the 5th. But we do score 2 thanks to Barnes and Hayward. Jake Cronenworth will lead off the bottom half of the 5th. 41 pitches through 4 innings. For Gonsolin, and that's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 slider, 0-2. The 0-2 fastball. Fouled back. Alright, the 0-2 splitter. 1-2, good take. 1-2. The heater got him. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 4th strikeout of the day for Tony Gonsolin. Strikeouts have been kind of low. I feel like for Gonsolin, I'll bring up Kim. Strike 1. The 0-1 slider. 0-2. The 0-2, 12-6. Will be a strikeout 5th of the day for Gonsolin. 2 away though here in the bottom half of the 5th. I'll bring up a door. First pitch slider. Strike 1. Complete games. Tony Gonsolin has 5. Possibly gonna try and make it 6 here today. Pitch count is pretty low. It's only at 51. The 0-2 slider will be low. Wow. It could have gone either way. The 1-2 to the door will be hit into right, and the Padres are on the board. It's 6-1. That was a bullet off the bat. The door hits his 4th home run of the year. Gives the Padre fans something to cheer about. Just a heater inside. I mean, I thought it was a good pitch. Just the door beat him to the punch. That'll bring up Jordan Luplow. 0-for-1. First pitch splitter. Hit into center. Outman is on the move. He will get there to end the 5th. But the Padres do score 1. And make it a 5-run deficit. That's a good swing. I mean, I can't lie. That was a good pitch, but a better swing. Alright, Nolan Arenado will lead off the top half of the 6th. Coang still out there. First pitch to Nolan will be hit up the middle for a base hit. Nolan's 1 for 3. That has to feel good for Arenado. He's been looking for that first hit all series, and now they'll bring up Willie Adames. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. First pitch taking, ball 1. 1-0. Padre fans not happy about that strike call, but Tony Gonsolin got the same call, kinda, on a slider against Rendor. Or Door. 1-1. Hit into left. That will be caught to 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
I'll bring a Peralta 1-for-1 with a walk. Hit a home run in his last AB. Ball 1. There goes Arenado. He will be safe. That was a good jump from Nolan. Notice that ball got away from the catcher right away and took off. One to Peralta. 1-1. It's not a good swing from Peralta. No 1-1 pitch. 1-2. 1-2, one away here in the top half of the sixth. Nolan Arenado has second for the Dodgers. The 1-2 pitch. Jammed him. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch to Martinez. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Second on the Dodgers batting average. Who could be first? Will Smith. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, is that's fouled. 0-2. Alright. This is at 343. Oh, James Outman. He could be the one leading that list. 0-2. To Martinez from Coing or whatever. 2-2. I don't know. 1-2. Excuse me. 1-2. 2-2. 2-2 to J.D. Martinez. Nolan at second. The 2-2. 3-2. Austin Barnes is on deck. He's been having a good game, so I feel like you don't really want him up there. The 3-2 to J.D. Martinez. Will be swung on and missed 10 the top half of the sixth. Alright, the catcher, Malone, will lead off the bottom of the sixth, 1-for-1. Ball 1 from Gonsolin. 55 pitches, 5 innings, 1-1. The 1-1 from Gonsolin. Another splitter, 1-2. 1-2, and now the 12-6 will be outside, 2-2. Alright, the 2-2 fastball, 3-2. 3-2 splitter will strike him out, 1 away here in the bottom half of the sixth. 6th strikeout for Gonsolin. Now I'll bring up Derek Hill. 0-for-1. First pitch heater, strike 1. Acquired from the Cubs. Hit to Freeman. 2 away. Who did they trade to the Cubs? They unless they traded for him, but who knows? I'll bring up Quan. 0-for-2. First pitch heater, strike 1 right down the middle. The 0-1, 12-6. 0-2. The 0-2 slider. Got him to end the 6th. Good pitch. Right there from Tony Gonsolin.
Your attention, please. Now, number 50,
Adrian Mordione will be the pitcher. Swung on and missed 98 at the top of the zone. Good pitch. But Mordione didn't see his ERA. The 0-1. Hit into center. 1 away. Now that'll bring up Jay Hay. When that one drops in his glove, 1 away.
the batter, the left fielder, Jason.
Now I'll bring up Hayward. Taking the ball 1-0. The 1-0 from Morone. Hit in the left. Hayward. I think he has his 10th bomb of the year, which he does. Oppo Taco home run for J. Hay. Second home run of the day. 10th of the year. And what a swing. Making that go opposite field than what he's used to. Man, if you came to the ballpark today and expected to see J. Hay do that, or you got that baseball, uh, you might as well smile, because that was pretty cool to see J. Hay do that. I'll bring up Outman. First pitch, tries to lay down a bunt, 0-1. Outman has a 371 average, so he does lead the Dodgers in that category. 1-1. Just trying to make it better with that bunt. Good speed at the plate. That is one thing about Outman. I feel like he has it all. The bat, the speed. He's 1 for 2 today. 1 for 3, excuse me. After that one, but speed, bat. I feel like everything works pretty well for James Outman so far his rookie campaign. First pitch, strike one. Oh my gosh. Freddie, relax, okay? 7-1 ball game, and Freddie, man, he's 0 for 3 as it is. Has struggled in the series, taking really bad hacks. So 1-1. Doubled into 2 double plays today. That's fouled, 1 and 2. Trying to do something here instead of doing that. We'll probably have tomorrow off. The 1-2. 2 and 2. Good take from Freddie. That's a good average, though. 301. Not bad at all. Just wish some of the swings and some of the series were better for Freddie. He's kind of slowed down. I mean, this season started off kind of high, and it's just been kind of consistent at 301, 290. Like, that's where he's been at pretty much the whole season. Now in the top half of the 7th. But Hayward will extend the lead with an Oppo Taco home run. Alright, first pitch to Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2. First pitch heater taking a strike, 0-1. 0-1 slider fouled, 0-2. The 0-2 heater fouled off. Another fastball, the 0-2. We'll get him one away here in the bottom of the 7th. Good pitch right there from Gonsolin, 8th strikeout of the day. I'll bring up Bogarts, 0 for 2. First pitch 12-6, hit up the middle for a base hit. I think this will be the last inning for Gonsolin. I mean, it would be cool to have him to go all the way and get a complete game, but I just ain't feeling it right now, Tony. He's off. I mean, he's having a good game. 8 strikeouts. That's hitting to left. Hayward will let that drop in front of him. He's having a good game, man. I mean, he's not having a bad game. He's having a good game, but I just feel like he's getting tired. I can kind of feel it in his pitches. First pitch to Kim. Hit and fouled, 0-1. The 0-1, 12-6. 0-2. The 0-2 heater. Fastball, got him. 2 away, good pitch. 9th strikeout of the day for Gonsolin. Now that'll bring up a door. 1 for 2. First pitch slider, did he go? I think he did. Yep, 0-1. The 0-1 heater. 0-2. The 0-2. The 12-6. Got him then, the 7th. Good pitch right there from Gonsolin. 10 strikeouts on his day. Pretty good game. We're going to warm up the bullpen. And, I'm going to go Reyes. See if he could give us 2 innings here. San Diego. First pitch from Marone. Hit popped up, darn it. 1 away.
The batter.
For Baronato.
Nolan Arenado.
I don't know. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Nolan reached on an error. He singled back in this ball game in his last AB. 1 for 3. The 2-2. 3-2. Good take. Dominus is on deck. The payoff pitch to Arenado will be a strikeout. Good pitch. And Arenado's not too happy with the call.
The batter,
2 away, and now that'll bring up Adames.
Adames.
2 for 3. First pitch fouling off the first one, 0-1. One and one. Fouled off. 1-2. I'm just trying to eat some innings, I think, for Bob Melvin and the Padres. The 1-2. Got him. Good curve. That was filthy. Kinda. Just, or a bad swing. One of the two. I thought it was a good curve. Alright, what I'm bringing now is Reyes. This is his 25th game. 33 1/3 innings. Has a 3.24 ERA. It's coming at the work. Get a little bit of work. First pitch. Ball 1. Trying to prove that he belongs on the roster before Kershaw gets back healthy. 1-1. Because at the moment, I feel like, I've been complaining that Phil Bickford's stuff feels flat, but he has a 1.66 ERA compared to Reyes. Reyes at 3.24, but he's proved himself. Both of them have, and one thing I like about Reyes is I know he can eat innings. He can throw 40 pitches. He could do his thing, as that's going to be hit the Muncie 1 away in the bottom half of the 8th. Phil Bickford, man, if he's not on it, then he's not on it. When he's on it, he's on it. And that ERA right now, when I sent him down to the minor leagues, it was like a 2.04. Then we called up Reyes. Everything was going pretty smooth. But there are outings where Reyes just absolutely struggles. And at the moment, if Kershaw was coming back tomorrow, which it could be any day, it was 2 weeks, so I think we're a week in of the injury to Kersh. Eventually, Kersh will be back, and one of them are going to be going to the minors to pitch the rest of their season there, possibly. Might get called up later in the year, as that's a strikeout. And right now, if tomorrow they said, hey, Kersh is coming back, who you send him down? It'd definitely be Alex Reyes. I like Reyes as pitching more, a lot better than Phil Bickford. But Bickford has proved himself, and his ERA is a lot lower. It's a 1.66. Like, he's proven that he can pitch here in the majors for us. 2-1. And Reyes just, I feel like every outing lately has just been a battle to find the zone, hit the zone. It's not quick 1, 2, 3 innings. I mean, it was a 1, 2, 3 inning here, but it took 15 pitches. But it takes that amount for Bickford too every night. Like, I don't know. It's tough deciding. It's gonna be tough to decide. But as of right now, if I had to send them down, it would be Reyes. First pitch from Craig Stammen. Dodgers lead 7-1. Swung on a miss by Peralta. Up by 6. Jay Hay with 2 home runs. Austin Barnes with the home run today. David Peralta with the home run. Dodgers offense has played really good. Hit down to third. Rendon, 1 away. Bring on Martinez 0 for 3. think he's 1 for 11 in the series, it just said. I will say this. I wish it was getaway day. This series in San Diego has just felt really, really long. The 0-1. 0-2. Darn it. And like the crazy thing is like when we were facing the Reds earlier, well, not earlier this week. Who did we face? That's hitting to center. When we were facing the A's, like I felt like there was a little bit of, the A's played better than the Padres. So like that's just absolutely crazy to me because it's true. The A's played better than the Padres did this weekend. I mean this week against us. And we got one more here before we head to Arizona and then Colorado. The Rockies, they come to Dodger Stadium. So we're just kind of got a bunch of division games coming up, which will be nice. And then we got the Braves at some point this month, which they've been struggling. I feel like they were really hot. The Braves were. I mean, in the start of the year for us, they went out and got Tim Anderson, but it looks like they've slowed down just a smidge. 1-2. JD Martinez will lead. Throw over. They got him. Yeah. 2 away. I was gonna try and steal. That's why I got that extra lead and Stammen knew, man. On the 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Did he go? No. The payoff. Hammered to left. The 10th home run of the year for Austin Barnes. Jay Hayes on the on deck. Oh no, excuse me. 9th home run of the year for Austin Barnes. What a swing from AB. Have a day. Austin Barnes might be player of the game if Jay Hay don't win it. Maybe Tony Gonsolin could definitely win player of the game as well. Had a really good game, went 7 innings, 10 Ks or 9. He gave up 1 run. He'll probably be player of the game. But for the hitters today, I definitely would give it to Austin Barnes. He's been having a really good game. And the 1-1. 2-1. Cutter low. The 2-1 from Stammen. Hit, chop to short. To the first to end the top of the 9th. 8-1 though, thanks to Austin Barnes hitting his 9th home run of the year. Alright, Quan will lead off the bottom of the 9th. First pitch from Reyes. Strike 1. 0-1. Circle change, 0-2. 0-2 fastball. Got him, 1 away. Good pitch, 3rd strikeout for Reyes. Now that'll bring up Rendon. 0 for 3. Strike 1. 0-1 circle change. 0-2. The 0-2 heater. Got him, 2 away. 4th strikeout for Reyes. He's having a good outing, man. Just trying to prove it. He could be on this squad. That'll bring up Bogarts 1 for 3. First pitch right down the middle with the 2-seamer 0-1. 0-1 slider. 0-2. 0-2 Padres down to their final strike. The 0-2 curve. 1-2. Great take. 1-2 fastball away will be hit. Muncy will field it in. The Dodgers will win game 3 out of a 4-game series here in San Diego. Tomorrow is getaway day, thankfully, Uh, we'll have Dustin May on the mound. Dodgers win this one 8-1. Just pure domination in this series from the Dodgers. Like I said, it's not even the funnest series in San Diego. Them trading Machado and Soto just kind of ruined the Padres. There's no energy. There's no life here. Blake Snell, too. Like, this series is rough. Austin Barnes, player of the game. Congrats to him. See you guys tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys then for one more in San Diego.